party returns to Cherryvil's main harbor. The sea is calm now, almost suspiciously so. Salt hangs in the air as gulls cry overhead. Circling ships heavy with trade and secret boots hit the wooden docks in tired rhythm as the group pushes deeper into the city, gold on their minds. You are looking for a blacksmith. Not just any smith, but one skilled enough to melt the thick layer of gold coating the strange chest they pulled from the sands of the Northern Strand. Across the river, past narrow streets and the clang of distant hammers, they find an armory tucked between stone buildings. Smoke curls from its chimney, and the sound of steel striking steel echoes like a heartbeat. Inside, the blacksmith eyes the chest carefully. Gold can be melted into bars, he says slowly, and without breaking the chest, Grog replies. The blacksmith snorts. That'll cost extra. I'll help, Grog says. Grog steps forward, then adds almost casually, and the dark sand inside the chest from our adventure, I want that too. The blacksmith raises an eyebrow, but says nothing. Nearby, Durek steps closer, resting a hand on the hilt of the sword taken from the pyramid. One more thing, Durek says. Can you tell me what this blade really is? The blacksmith takes the sword, turning it slowly in the firelight. His confident expression fades. He leans closer, squints, then goes still. This, he whispers, almost afraid to say it aloud. This is no normal steel. He runs a finger along the blade's edge, elf forged long ago. Durek stays at the forge alongside Grog and the blacksmith. The heat is brutal, sweat drips, sparks fly, steel sings. Hour after hour they work together, and piece by piece the truth reveals itself. At last the blacksmith exhales sharply. This blade has a name, he says. The Sword of Ages. An ancient weapon, one that has shaped history itself, and now it has chosen Durek. Within the blade lies an enchantment. Stone skin protection, dormant but powerful once per day. When activated, the wielder's skin hardens like rock. If you ever forget your armor, when needed to, the blacksmith says dryly, your body can become your armor. He pauses, then adds quietly, a very valuable sword. And now for the chest. The forge burns late into the day. In the end, through careful skill and stubborn teamwork, they succeed all checks. The gold is extracted without breaking the chest, melted down into solid bars worth 100 gold pieces. Grog keeps the chest and the black sand. A never good story, he mutters to himself. Elsewhere in the city, Finn and Olaf step into a magical weapon shop. The air inside feels thick and old. An old orc sits behind the counter, eyes closed. Shh, the orc whispers. Don't speak, the sword is shy. Slowly, the orc opens one eye. Weapons, remember, the orc says calmly. Their past, their victories, their pain. He lifts a hammer. If you hit hard enough, it will be happy. He tilts his head, listening. Can you hear it whisper? Hit harder. Then he reaches up and pulls a sling from the wall. This, he says, smiling, is so powerful that if you fired once, a random rat somewhere in a city will die. He beams with pride. You feel his enthusiasm, even if the weapon looks completely normal to you. Unfortunately, the orc is not willing to sell his precious weapons for any normal price. Each weapon is way beyond your pay grade, and Olaf and Finn leave the magic shop and the deluded orc empty-handed. That very same night, the party returns to the tavern. Laughter rises, flows, gold disappears faster than expected. But later, in the evening, the mood shifts. Your friends Rust and Rum approach the table, worry etched deep into their faces. The guild of the Thurn has arrived in Cherryvil. They're hunting you. Because of the sewers. Because of the artifact. The gates are locked, no one in, no one out. That is what we heard, Rust and Rum says. Silence settles over the table. And then, the hard stone you found in the pyramid begins to pulse. A crimson light bleeds through the fabric of Finn's backpack. Something, or someone, has locked onto it. A warning, or a countdown. The question hangs heavy in the air. Do you fight, hide, or flee?